What it do, shawty whities? It's your boy Jeremiah Neal, and you know the drill. Welcome to another episode of Cheat Day Cheese Made. I got my buddy Steven in the building. Say what up, Steven.
Hello, hello.
Steven is a good friend of mine. Most recently, actually, like we've only been friends for what, a month now?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, and he's so much fun. He's very quiet and very shy, so I literally dragged him and said, you're doing a video with me. But I feel like this will be just a cool moment for people to see, like, it's okay to be you and a style of person like you and just live a cool life. So this is why he's on Cheat Day Cheese Man. We got some Taco Bell, y'all. So, but before we eat, I always like to say something like what we're grateful for. So is there anything that you're grateful for this wonderful day?
I'd say life, of course.
Life, just being present, being awake. Yeah. We love that. We love waking up every single day because so many people don't get to do that. I want to say I am grateful for... Oh, there's so many things I'm grateful for. I want to say I'm grateful for the same thing, like waking up. I love Home Goods. I'm grateful for Home Goods. Shout out to Home Goods. Let's dig in. Bon appetit. I know my Taco Bell Baja Blast is not gonna blend, or it is gonna blend in, but he got him it's a little melted now because I took forever to get ready, y'all. We got the works.
Dead.
We just went ham. Okay, ham and potatoes. Steven, how's your day? Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna show off all the food to y'all since y'all love, y'all say y'all. Ooh, this is my gordita. I'm saving this for last. You ever do that? You save your favorite for last?
Yeah, most times, because
I love a gordita. What you got? A crunch wrap? Ooh, we
Yeah,
both got a hash brown twist. A hash brown. I never had a Taco Bell hash brown. Okay, well this is not doing a good job so far.
I don't think I have either.
Okay, Taco Bell. I mean that's not that bad, but still, there we go. A little hash brown. A little hash brown. I got everything, y'all. I'm telling you. We got, this is a griller. I love, this is a beefy griller, whatever, with the little things. Y'all see the little red things? The little red things. The little red things. Steven be so annoyed with me, y'all. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how I always be harassing him. Anytime I hang out with him, I'm like, Steven, or being all obnoxious, and he's just like, just post it up.
Chilling.
Y'all know that vine. Okay, I got a lot of food, y'all. Y'all get the point. And we couldn't forget the sauce. The sauce, the most important part of the meal. Oh, I got some of the breakfast stuff too. I'm trying to find it.
I just got the...
Oh, a special breakfast. I think I got a breakfast roller. Oh yeah, something breakfast food because they said they have breakfast. This is a little early. A little early on your Wednesday. All right, cool. So...
And I'm vegan, so I got black beans instead of meat for vegan options, so...
Yes, so let that be the first topic of discussion.
Yeah.
One of the things that Steven and I do... Oh, I started with the breakfast one. I asked for it, you want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. We're going to talk about that later, Lana Del Rey and Ariana Grande. But for now, okay, so Steven is a vegan, and I love to argue with him about being vegan or his reasons as to why he's vegan. I honestly don't care what you do with your life. Like, I think if you want to eat a bunch of cows, eat a fucking bunch of cows. If you want to be vegan and save the world as long as it makes you happy. That's my philosophy. I know that I think there are other ways to stop people from eating meat, or like to end the reasons as to why y'all don't want them to eat meat. But until we get on that wavelength, then there's no convincing anybody what they're supposed to do because everyone's gonna have an opinion on it. Needless to say, Steven is still very adamant on trying to convince me to go vegan. So would you like to share some of your favorite things that you love to tell me?
It's better for the environment, of course.
You say that, and then I'd be like, how? So because how?
It saves so much water from, like, having to feed and give water to the cows and pigs or chickens. So
you saying if we slow down the rate of the development of the animals instead of mass producing them just for consumption, that it would allow a lot of the water to not be used up?
No, they should just switch to more agriculture and trying to, like, plant agriculture and, like, trying to I don't know, put more into making, I don't know, like more plants, like more plant food.
He really into her. I always say if he was in Harry Potter, he would be the herbologist or whatever, because he always into plants and stuff like that. He understands a lot about that. Although, did I show you the video yet of my auntie? Shout out to my auntie. She got a documentary coming out, The Sacred Journey Within, and she got these plants, y'all. She had this machine where she put it onto the plants, and it translated the vibrations from the leaf of the plant into music. And the plant was like communicating. It was singing. It was so crazy. So I always argue with you is, and you say don't kill the cows and don't kill the animals. Well, when you eating plants, those are living creatures too. So what we supposed to eat if you killing anything?
But it's better than not taking the babies and animals away from each other.
That's my thing. You can't pick and choose who you want to kill. If you killing, or you not.
It's a plant.
Plant is a living thing.
No, it's like not like showing emotions in that way.
I know that.
Showing vibrations that you're seeing.
Vibrations are us. We are vibrations.
I mean, I don't know. I don't believe that.
So all my vegans in the comments, let me know until y'all can answer these questions. And spread this video out.
But is that the only question you have?
No, I have many, but this is how it always goes. Anytime I get into these kind of debates.
But that's the only one you go for.
No, I go for it, girl. Don't even, because we be having many talks on this.
Come for me.
But I'm just saying, like, we always get to that point, and then y'all just say, oh, whatever. And I'm like, no, that's not a whatever. I'm just saying, like, let's think about that, because that's how reform comes. Like, wouldn't it make sense for y'all to know every single answer that someone could ask you instead of saying, oh, there are other instances? No, like, figure out. So the next time we talk about this, you got an answer for me. So then I can feel like, damn, well, he told me. But no one has told me that about me.
Other answers that you have in front of you.
Ain't what, like what? So tell us. Tell the viewers. Tell us.
It's better for your life. What do you mean?
Concrete. By the way, this is bomb. No. Shout out to concrete. I need concrete.
Huh?
I need a concrete example, girl.
Oh. That is a concrete example.
Yeah, is it better for the earth? Everything better for the earth. If you smile, it's better for the earth.
No, it's not.
Yes. See?
You need to stop. What's better for the earth is veganism in a sustainable way that people can still enjoy food, but still make a change for the planet for the better, instead of killing all these animals for only the reason of your pleasure.
I fucks with that. I always tease him, but I honestly, like I said, I love when people like take a stance on anything, and he is very, like, he does not budge with it, and I love that. He is very, no matter what, he'll still stand strong. He'll never buckle down. But I just love teasing him, because I just love arguing with anybody, because it's fun. But yeah, that was fun. On another note, I just saw Azealia Banks at Home Goods. So that's how I started my day. But I know you like her, don't you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
So, I mean, not her attitude, of course. I mean, she's kind of...
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you, because I want to know someone, because I'm personally not a fan of her. Like, everyone used to talk about that song 212, which I know from college. And, like, it was okay. It was a mood, but it wasn't, like, anything that I was like, oh my God, I have to stand over her. To be honest, I stand Iggy Azealia more than I stand Azealia Banks. So, fast forward, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like for everyone to say she has so much talent, but she's still doing the same stunts, and it's been like a decade. Where are we going with this? Because why are we, even as consumers, still entertaining her? This is old news. The same way everyone's saying, like, Nicki Minaj just washed up and all these other people are washed up. Like, wash her up too if she's so negative. Like, I don't understand. So as a fan of hers, like, what do you have to say for that?
I don't know. I mean, personally, I'm still going to listen to her music because if it's fun and I like it, I'm going to listen to it regardless.
Okay.
But, I mean, some of the stuff she said is like, come on now. Like,
right.
Let's grow up. Like,
so do you feel like that makes sense to listen to someone that is so... What the hell?
What was that?
I don't know. I'm telling you, the UFOs, we don't have, that's a whole nother topic we got to get on, because they don't leak that the UFOs got discovered and stuff. You didn't see this?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, first of all.
You're telling me about it. No, I never.
Yes, but this is the thing. We're not done with the topic that we was just talking about, because that was a good topic. Let's go into the UFO thing, because, Azealia, I'm still not done with you. I just don't understand. I don't care if y'all block my video or do whatever y'all be doing. I just don't understand why y'all think now is the time to admit when everybody has known and said for years. Right. Like, why couldn't y'all just have done this from the beginning? This is all what people ask for. I think when people think of a protest or something, they always think that it's an extreme. Like, they always think that people just want to go and just cause violence and stuff. No, we all be asking is just for you to listen and include us. If this is our planet, all we want to know is just what's going on. I'm not saying send me up into outer space to do this and this and that. Just tell me that the shit I be seeing flying across the sky is not no damn airplane or whatever, because I ain't dumb. We all been seeing stuff, and I know y'all watching this, y'all think I'm crazy, but I know you done seen stuff that don't make sense. And we just let a textbook or an announcement that gets sent to a notification on our phone dictate what it actually is, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? There's so many things that we know that we don't see with our five senses. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why do you trust that? Like, trust your instinct. If something look weird, chances are it is weird. But instead of running away from it, just ask, what is this? Oh, okay, you talking to so-and-so from planet so-and-so, that's cool. Let me know when y'all figure out a way to say planet Earth, and then we cool. Right. I'm not trying to go like tell you and run down and burn down the White House. I'm not that type of dude. That's where I come in. I can't even speak for you. Right. I'm just saying.
Just let us know what it is. Like,
Steven.
Like, I don't know. It's like, why hide it? I mean,
exactly.
It's so known, and it's like not known, but it's like
I think they feel like
such like a made belief, like maybe a belief, like just prove us wrong. If anything, like I've heard stories that like prime ministers of Canada have said that like UFOs are real, and like how could he have said that? And maybe it was a scam or whatever.
Right.
Like, for him even to say
it's like it's still a topic. Like, so like let's address it.
What's wrong? Like what's going on?
I love conspiracy theories, and it's not necessarily that I believe in any of this, y'all. I just like to choose any of the sides, and sometimes I just like to just say the argument just to say, because it causes people to think. Because we live in a society where we just constantly just be walking and just going through life, and we don't even be paying attention to what be going on around us. I noticed that the other day, this homeless man, he had a sign, and he was saying something like, it's not funny, but he said like, Nicki Minaj is the Antichrist, blah, 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 blah. And so I was driving, and I didn't even pay attention to what the rest of the sign said when it said Nicki Minaj is the Antichrist, and I'm like, oh my God, this man is probably crazy. But what if that man literally, the sign was literally saying like what the actual reality is going on, and we just say, oh, we see the presentation of he is homeless and he's holding a paper sign, so we're not gonna believe him. Right. But we could be literally missing out on clues all the time. Like it always happens when politicians, we Americans, I'm sorry, we are very naive and very dumb at that, to believe a word that comes out of a lot of these people's mouths. But you know what? You can go check like websites and like research stuff. You know what I mean? Those public records and stuff are like concrete. So if you just are knowledgeable about those facts, you could fact check a politician. But we don't even get to that point. So we just let a commercial persuade what our vote is, and then we get to that point. You know what I mean? Right. So open your eyes. Just open your eyes.
Just
less judgment.
Take a break from everything and get it together.
Go back to Azealia Banks.
Right. Okay. Yeah, she's a mess for the most part. Like, I mean, not a mess, but like, she doesn't have to react the way she does and say what she does, and like.
What do you think the solution is? Like, what do we do?
She just needs to grow up. Like, I feel like people are gonna still listen to her regardless, probably like me.
Right, but like, what do we do to make her succeed? Because I love a comeback queen. That's my favorite. I root for the underdog. Can't none of y'all tell me that Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child wasn't your favorite low-key because y'all knew that she always had the best parts. She always had the best bridges. She always had the parts that people loved to sing because we all wanted her to win because we knew that she had that talent, and we just always gravitate towards artists like that. And so it's like, I would love to hear one day Azealia Banks say, okay, y'all, I realize I've been listening to what y'all saying, even my fans, and I'm gonna get some help, and I'm gonna really try to change for y'all because I know I got the talent, and I know I can really do something for this industry. I would be a good fan at that point. I'd be like, dang, come on, girl. Right. Real recognize real. She knows she done did some fucked up shit, but she realized that shit. She acknowledged it. She apologizes, and she's moving forward. That's how we should be as a society. But if you're going to continue over and over and over,
month, week,
it's like, girl, like, where do we... That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in the cancel culture, but I also don't believe in, like, paying attention to, dang... they love Azealia Banks out there, I guess. But I just don't like when people like get on this bandwagon of like bashing people because that's not helping the situation either. Right. But at the same time, like, when is enough to move on? Because there's way more talented other artists we could be putting our attention towards. Like, I like Lizzo right now. I think she's becoming very mainstream, and so hopefully she don't lose her luster. But there's a lot of other great artists. You've been getting me into some people. What's this? The crazy lady? Okay. Y'all.
If you can hear it, it's
this little horn or something. It sounds like we in the Hunger Games. They always trying to mess up your boy's shoot, but I don't care. Who is that? Like, the crazy lady you was trying, excuse me, girl.
FKA Twigs.
Ooh, see, the burp already came out at the same.
How can you not like FKA Twigs?
I mean, she great.
Thank you.
For once, I agree, Horn. It's just sometimes it's a lot. Like,
okay, yeah, some of the songs are intense.
I like to kind of understand a concept. Like, I feel like I have to be like extremely like, on a psychedelic or faded as fuck in order to process some of that stuff. And I don't think I'm emotionally or like mentally there yet in my life.
True. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just like it.
Right. You also got me into Lana.
Of course. Lana. Mom. Like,
I have to be honest, prior to meeting you, like, I knew who Lana Del Rey was, but I knew National Anthem because my friend covered it. Shout out to Laura Zaka. She is a really dope. Y'all go check out her music, but she covered a Lana song in like 2011, and that's the only time I ever heard from. No, I knew I got that summertime sad. That's a really good one, and then that was it. So then you came over here and y'all, when I say Steven is Lana up, like, if you wanted to understand him, like, just listen and watch these people, and I'm like, and it was so cool to just go into this whole, like, I have to be honest, I still don't get it. I still don't understand a lot of it, but it's kind of cool. So I want to say, first of all, thank you. True. For opening up my like frame of mind into a new vibe. But to expound on that, what are your thoughts on Don't Call Me Angel?
It was cute. Miley, she, of course, I mean, started it off, so it was up there, hardcore. Ariana came in next. She did cute, whatever. Ariana. Then Lana comes in, and of course, I love Lana, but it's like, she just like
it kind of
took it like, yeah, she just like took it all the way like slow, and then like it just like kind of faded away from there. So it's like I didn't live for it, but I was like,
it was cute.
I'm still gonna stand it because like all three of them cute, of course, but it's like the way they put it together, like they could have done a little better, but
it's so crazy because I love because like. You are one of the first people I met in LA that I didn't meet in like an entertainment scope. Like, I didn't even know you were interested in any of this or whatever. So that's how I know that this is correct is because we don't even vibe in that same realm and we both have the same opinion. The whole project in general probably was rushed. Me and my friend Mikey also have this theory that this was obviously an Ariana track at first, and then they said, oh, we can make this into a bigger thing once they heard the demo and just add on some people to make it a big feature, because once we get a Charlie's Angels budget, then we can have a better video and all this kind of stuff too. Yeah. So the song structure in general, the hook is bomb. The production, first of all, is bomb. The dun 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 dun, bomb. Cute. Great intro. Yeah. Beat, great. Like, it makes you want to move. Cute. Bounce. Chorus, great. But Miley's verse was cute because Miley couldn't deliver, because Miley's the only one that gave you Charlie's Angels vibes. So even if her verse was a hot mess, which I do believe it was poorly written, she still gave you, a fire, ferocious thing. So shout out to Miley. I feel like Ariana's verse was whack. She obviously sounded good, y'all. We already know that. But this sounded like a reject to the Sweetener or Thank You Next album, and the way the verse was written. And then it set Lana up for success to even have that kind of moment, because the song was already dead midway with Ariana. That's not Lana's fault that they kind of fell down at that bridge. Mm-hmm. She didn't get set up properly, because that's a team effort. If you're going to have features, make sure the features make sense. Features that do make sense, in my opinion, is like On the Way by Khalid featuring Black and Ty Dolla $ign. The features it's a flow, and I like that. So I feel like I wish they would have thought about it. And I also think that they should have added a rapper. I think Ariana's verse should have got cut. They should have slowed it down in the middle and had Lana do this weird, and she should have went even more ethereal and more vibey, because I've been watching some of her other material that you've been telling me about, and she's a vibe, and I wish they would have given her, this was a big moment to show the mainstream people about Lana Del Rey, and I don't think they gave her that due diligence. Right. Instead, they had her trying to stop the pavement. And she looked so uncomfortable. Like, why would you try to make Lana Del Rey twist down the runway when she clearly that's not her vibe? I like when they,
let Lana be Lana.
When they was eating the grapes and stuff, I thought that was a cute moment. But the twisting down the runway, it just didn't make sense. If they would have added a rapper, it didn't even have to be like a Cardi B. It didn't have to be a Meg or Nicki. It could have been just someone cooler in the cut. Right. It still could have had that same bounce or something to just add more flavor, because that's what it was missing, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Even Keke Palmer, I know she's not mainstream, but she would at least kept up with Miley, because the other two was acting like they was at a beauty pageant / someone's doomsday. And this is Charlie's Angels, honey. But
the action,
what do I know? I'm just a little old boy from Florida. I love a crunch wrap, but I didn't order one.
Of course.
Black beans. I was thinking of my gordita before we go.
No, sour cream. Tomatoes, if you want.
You are really committed to that. I really like that. I do need to do better, y'all, because so good. I also want to Taco Bell, I love you. Y'all see? I really do love her. I haven't been having her lately because I've been really focused on my health. You can ask Steven. Mm-hmm. I be going, I'll be like, gotta do this, I can't do this because of this. But I do miss this. It's just all about balance. And I used to have this 5 times a week, and I have it maybe once a month.
Yeah, I used to have it a lot too.
Really?
Before, when I wasn't vegan, I used to eat it. I used to eat pretty much a lot of the fast food, not all the time, here and there. But Taco Bell, I used to always get the crunch wraps. Mm-hmm. But since I've been vegan, I have to veganize them. So, I mean, they're still cute. So,
and that's the thing. It's you can still have this stuff. You can just omit some of the stuff. And so, because that's the thing. People always be saying with, diets and stuff like that, that's the worst, because you can't go out, and you can't go out with friends and stuff like that. It's yes, y'all can. Y'all just don't want to try.
Right. I mean, it won't be as good, but I mean...
Right, but it's you can still have something. And because I have friends like that that'll be pouting or will refuse to order anything and stuff like that. And I'm now you're just being a drama queen / king, because it's you can try. And I know that's for myself, because I used to be that person. But then I realized I was there are certain instances you don't have to eat all of that Like, especially how they overportion everything in the United States. It's like you don't have to eat the whole burger. You're doing that because it's there, but you don't have to. You full.
Right.
So it's like just try.
Right.
And then see where you go. Then you got leftovers if you're a leftover person. Are you a leftovers person?
For the most part, no, because I'm usually just eating. But I mean, yeah, no. If it is like a leftover, it depends on what it is. Because like, I don't know. Like some stuff I can't take, like with like soup. I don't feel like like it's just like a mess to take back.
But
like,
you be eating soup. I
yeah,
always be
like
having
ramen or something. Like
Okay, because one of my friends, shout out to Nelson, he's vegetarian, and I used to make fun of him because all he ate was rice and beans. I was like, we gotta figure out something more for y'all to be able to eat and more affordable, I guess, or something. Because that's part of the reason why I said I can't do that. Because
like a lot of quinoa, like.
Oh no! And I live across the street from a Whole Foods too. This is like a vegan paradise, but oh no, ma'am! Ugh. Give me my Taco Bell.
No.
Before we go, I want to talk about one more thing that I love that me and Steven are in. We have in cahoots together. Is a place called Ratchet TV on Instagram, which is one of my favorites.
It's just,
Do you love Counter? Do you love him? Well, so do I. You turn around and say goodbye. Was it? I love Countess. My girl.
Every night, don't they post
it? And the 3-second rule. Lisa Gale, the lady I played for you. Let be a man. You gotta. I love her. You know what?
Go follow.
Shout out to Lisa Gale. Lisa Gale follows me and I love her. Shout out to Lisa Gale. And you know what? The reason why I love people like her, I look at people in her comments and stuff like that and they be dragging this lady. And you know what? The reason why I love her is because she's living her life. She woke up one day and said, because I'm pretty sure her whole life she's been told, oh, you can't sing, or you're not this, or you're not this, or you're not this. And she said, whatever, y'all, I'm going to make my music, and I'm going to make these nice music videos, and take it or leave it, I'm going to make some good songs. And I actually, you're right, I do play those songs a lot, and I do know all the words, and I do sing along. That's what entertainment is. So, and she was on SNL. Did you know that? They parodied her on SNL. And she has 3 million views on her. These are things that some of your favorite artists cannot achieve, and they're signed to like major labels. So stop hating and show more love. Shout out to Lisa Gale. I love you. I be listening. Limited Edition is my favorite song. What else I be listening? I love 3-Second Rule. I love them all. Oh, coffee or tea or be with me.
I can't.
You know I want it. I really want it. That's my jam. I love her. All right. Well, Steven gotta go because. Dang, we got so much food. I didn't even eat all my food. Shout out to Taco Bell for hooking it up. I appreciate you for coming on here, talking about your veganism, talking about your Azealia Banksisms. We got to go back to Home Goods to go find her. Lana, Queen Lana. If you guys like any of the topics that we just talked about, make sure to comment below and interact with me and Steven. I'm going to make him comment back to you guys on his YouTube and say like hey or whatever. So if you think he's cute or you trying to holla, there he go. Make sure to subscribe, share, comment, rate, all things in the station. Turn on those notification bells. I'm coming back next week with a new video, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Subscribe, ho.